so before we begin our quest, we have to show off our booze.
Right.
Boozes.
And since we're in Middle Earth,
yep.
Nothing fancy, we're going with beer. Ale. Yeah. Sounds fancier.
Yeah.
Alright. I don't know what Jeb poured us, but...
it has a little honey in it, and it's beer. So it'll taste a little sweet. A little sweet kick to it.
Whatever.
And then,
they had honey back then, so it's fair.
Yeah. That's what I figured. And then we are actually, we both have Ren Fair cups.
Yeah, mine's cooler.
His is.
Woo! Look at the inscription from a One Ring, and look at the beer.
Mine, I just got at a little glass shop, and it says, "Hell was full, so I came back." And that's why I bought it. So.
Tasty.
Yep. Alright, so let's explain where we're at.
Alright, so I've got my characters. I have Legolas. I've selected... Actually, these are the pre-made. I won't say that I selected. These are the pre-made decks. I'm playing Tactics. Jeb is playing in Spirit. I have Legolas. He's a 9. I'm playing Gimli. He's 11, so that's 20. And I'm playing Thalen, and he's a 9. So my threat will start at a 29.
Whew.
That's up there.
For me, I've got Eowyn, which is a 9, Eleanor, which is a 7, and Dwayne whatever, is an 8. So that's a 24. I think we should probably read off our abilities.
That's what I was going to let you go, then I was going to come back. So I'll go over Legolas. He's a ranged character, and he has response. After Legolas participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, place 2 progress tokens on the current quest. This is a question that comes up all the time. I'll just address it now. If there's a location out, he places it on the location first. It doesn't go directly to the quest. End of story. Gimli. He's a dwarf, he's noble, and he's a warrior. Gimli gets +1 attack for each damage token on him, so you can tank him up. He's got 5 hit points, which is actually a pretty big character in this game. It's not generous in hit points in this game, except to the monsters, it seems to be. And then Thalen is he has 4 hit points. He's a dwarf, he's a warrior, and while Thalen is committed to a quest, I can deal 1 damage to each enemy as it's revealed in the encounter deck. So if they're already in the staging area, it wouldn't deal damage. But if he's participating in the quest phase as they came out, he would damage them.
Alright. Eowyn, she is Noble Rohan. Her action is discard 1 card from your hand to give her a +1 willpower until the end of the phase. This effect may be triggered by each player once each round. So usually we do that during the questing to help boost her. Eleanor, Gondor Noble, her effect, exhaust her to cancel a when revealed effect of a treachery card just revealed by the encounter deck. Then discard that card and replace it with the next card. So it sounded good when you first read it, but then you get to the second part and you realize...
But if it's really bad, it's probably worth taking the chance. So it's not a horrible ability.
And then the last dude is Dunhir, Rohan Warrior. He can target enemies in the staging area when he attacks alone, and when he does that, he gets +1 attack. So he can pick stuff off in the center.
So those are the heroes we've selected. We do have this partially set up, but next we're going to draw cards. The reason why you draw your cards before you do any of the other stuff is because things that come out can actually affect your hand. So we're going to draw our cards.
5, 6.
4, 5, 6. I am going to mulligan.
I think I'm going to keep. I got a good variety of stuff. Some cheap stuff.
I had crappy variety of stuff.
Walnut.
And with my luck, I will get crappy again.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me deal 6 and get that again. Alright. 6. And I'll take that.
Alright.
Much better.
After we do that, we now do the encounter deck, which we built it based off the quest. And then, do you want to do the reading?
I'll do the honors, Jeb.
I'll be drinking beer while
Alright, so.
read the name of the quest. Then.
Flies and Spiders is the, and it's passage through Mirkwood. Okay? You were traveling through Mirkwood Forest, carrying an urgent message from King Thranduil to the Lady Gillandrel of Lorien. As you move along the dark trail, the spiders gather around you. And that's where it that's where it tells us to pull these 2 cards out of the encounter deck and place them in the staging area. Okay? So at this point, we flip it over, and we read, the nastiest things they saw were the cobwebs, dark, dense cobwebs with threads extraordinarily thick, often stretched from tree to tree or tangled in the lower branches on either side of them. There were none stretched across the paths, but whether because some magic kept it clear, or for what other reason they could not guess. From The Hobbit. That's an 8, so that's what we need to do, Jeff. We need 8 progress tokens to carry through.
So, if you haven't noticed, Mickey's kind of he has the attacker deck. I think they do most of the attacking.
Yep,
I have a support deck. Blue usually just helps out, does a lot of willpower stuff, so I think we both had the thought, one of us do attacks, one do willpower.
Yeah.
That's kind of normally how we play to cover all
let's tell them real quick. So, like Jeb mentions, the tactics is usually focused on attacking. The spirit is more of a willpower type of deck. The green deck, which is the lore, will have more of your healing and those types of items. Jeb plays purple, I forget what it's called.
Leadership.
The leadership.
They do
it's kind of almost like a little...
They kind of help people out. They kind of do their own thing.
They're actually kind of almost a catch-all.
Yeah, kind of the versatile group.
Yeah. And if you care, when we play our normal games, Jeb runs blue, purple, which is spirit leadership, and I run green, red, which is tactics lore. And we just keep it like that. We don't go back and forth because we have fun doing it. So.
Yeah. We just make adjustments where need be.
Yep.
So, all right. So, what's in the staging area? Old Forest Road. Response after you travel to it. The first player may choose and ready 1 character he controls, so that's kind of good.
That's very good.
Forest Spider is a 2/2/1. That's usually how we just talk about monster stats. Forest, after it engages a player, it gets +1 attack until the end of the round. Alright, so we've got the encounter deck set. We know we got to get 8. Mickey's going to be first player. And then we start but with... what is it? The gosh.
Planning phase.
Planning phase. No, that's a lie. It's the one
where
we get.
I'm sorry. We're gonna plan. We get our resources.
Resource phase is the first one. I couldn't remember. So resource phase, we all get resources. 1 resource per hero, and we get to draw a card. And since Mickey's first player, he can start off doing his stuff.
Okay, so you know what? To start off, I'm going to pay for a Dwarven Axe. It costs me 2. It's a tactics card. No, our decks aren't mixed, so when we're paying for stuff, it'll just be from any of the characters. So I'll pay the 2 resources. I will attach this to Gimli. Attached to a hero, it's a restricted item. Attached hero gains +1 attack, +2 instead if it's attached to a dwarf. I attached it to a dwarf, so right now Gimli's attack is a base of 4. The planning phase goes basically in turn order also. Notice I'm the first player. If you look at the resource phase, there's actually
Each player adds 1 resource, and then player actions.
And then the planning phase.
Planning phase. First player plays ally and attachment cards.
Right. And then
player actions.
right.
Next player plays.
So the point is, I'm gonna go into player actions right now. I'll hold off. I will let Jeff go now.
All right. So for my turn, I think I am going to just play 1 card. It is an attachment, the Favor of the Lady. So I pay 2 resources to play it. It says attached to a hero. Attached hero gains a willpower. So I'm giving it to Eowyn, who's now a 5 willpower.
That's huge.
Yeah. So that's all I'm going to do for my planning phase. So on to the quest phase.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and commit Thalen.
I'm going to commit Eowyn, and I don't know if I want to. Do you think we'll have people? Ooh, that's tough. I'm going to commit her as well. So I've got 5, 6 over here. Mickey's adding 1, so that's 7. And now we can use Eowyn's effect, where if we want to discard a card, we can boost her as well.
What did you say it was? We're at a total of 7 to
5, 6, 7 against
7 to 3.
I'm going to discard a card from my hand because this guy's not spectacular.
I am going to also, because I have a dwarven axe, I already got the axe on him. Jeb's not playing any dwarves.
So we've got 5, 6, 7, and then from her effect 2 more is 9.
Yep.
And then it's against a 3 right now, so now we'll flip the top 2 cards because there's 2 players in the game. So the first one is Forest Gate. It's a 2. After you travel to Forest Gate, the first player may draw 2 cards. And then we've got Dol Guldur Orcs. When revealed, the first player chooses 1 character currently committed to a quest, deal 2 damage. So your guy, or I guess any character, right?
What's it? When revealed what?
The first player chooses 1 character currently committed to the quest, deal 2 damage to that character.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah. Wait, that's a when revealed?
Oh, you have a power.
I have a card in my hand where I can pay 1 response, cancel the when revealed effects of a card that was just revealed. So I will negate that because...
That's a lot of damage.
Especially for my side, I have a lot of weak characters. So our total threat... Oh, yeah, Mickey, what did you do?
Just real quick, remember Thalen's power. While Thalen is committed to a quest, which I committed him during the quest phase, deal 1 damage to each enemy as it is revealed by the encounter deck. He was revealed, he doesn't have anything that blocks it, so he takes a damage.
Alright. And then total threat in the middle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We
were at a 9. So we surpassed it by 2. And 2 quest tokens. Alright. So after the questing, I'll pull these back.
Engagement fees.
Engagement. So my threat is a 20.
No, not yet. We didn't travel.
Oh, we travel. Yeah, travel. Do you want to go to the higher one or the lower one? This lets you ready a character. This one lets the first player draw 2 cards.
I want to go to get the 2 out of the way.
Alright, so we're traveling there. And then now we do the engagement.
Correct. Okay, so optionally engage. Jeb's gonna have to take something. No, I could actually take them both because I'm first player.
Yeah, you could, but
Probably not a good idea. Not yet. So I'm probably not gonna do that. Wait a second. What is that one?
Him?
Yeah.
He's a 2/2/0, and he's got 2 life left. I could actually take him better than that one, I think.
Well, I could wait, or I could actually kill him right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Alright, I'm going to optionally engage this, and then player action, I am going to quick strike, trigger Legolas, exhaust the character I control, immediately declare it as attacker, and strike against any eligible enemy as a target. Yes, the staging roll counts as eligible enemies as a target. The only way that it wouldn't, it would be if something said can't be targeted in the staging area. This doesn't say that. I'm going to exhaust Legolas. He swings for 3. It has 0 defense, so it dies. Legolas' ability says if he participates in an attack and it destroys an enemy, place 2 progress tokens on the current location.
Alright.
Actually, the current quest, but as we told you earlier, it's that. So, enemies are wiped out. We never made it to the engagement check of looking at these, because I just took care of everything, because I save Jeb all the time.
He saves me in fights, I save him from effects.
Okay, so this is sitting in front of me, so now it would be the encounter part or the combat part of it. So
Deal shadow card to each enemy.
the only enemies out is this. I'm going to declare Gimli as a blocker. He will exhaust. I will reveal the shadow effect. If I can flip over the card. There is one. Choose and discard. Oh.
Not good, huh?
No. Choose and discard 1 attachment from the defending character. If it's undefended, discard all attachments you control. Well, and I discarded my other axe. That was really nasty, and now you've seen a bit of how terrible this game really is, and I don't know why we play it.
Oh, well, guess what? Jeb might have something to help you out next.
Oh, yay, Joe. Alright, so...
Its attack was...
So I discarded that. It didn't add anything to attack. It has a 2... oh, wait a second. After it engages, he's just this turn, he's going to attack for a 3. Gimli has a 2 shield, so I will take 8 damage.
Alright, and I believe that's the end of the combat phase.
It is.
So, time for refreshing. So, all heroes refresh, or all characters refresh. And
threat level goes up by 1.
I'm at 25.
I'm at 30.
And then Mickey.
First player will pass Joe. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so next round.
So resource.
All heroes get resources. Both players draw a card. That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Since I'm first player, I get to do the stuff first. I wonder if I should play that now. Anyway, I'll pay 1 to use a card in my hand that... Oh, I got to do attachments first, right?
You could say you did it before you started. There is an action phase after resources.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you wanted. It doesn't matter. It doesn't... Some of the stuff we... You when you play the game, you'll know when it actually makes a difference for timing.
I think I'm going to save my stuff, so all I'm going to do is do an action where I pay 1 and it says, oh, it's Will of the West. Choose a player, I'll choose Mickey, shuffle that player's discard pile back into their deck.
So Jeb's going to give me my quick strike and both my axes that are gone because of this stupid game.
And don't let me touch that deck because it's going to put the axes on the bottom. And then I think that's all I'm going to do because I have stuff that I want to save for later. So that's it for me.
Resources are so precious in this game. It's very difficult to get a lot of them.
The leadership deck, they actually have a card that generates a good amount of resources.
Yeah, we've gotten some... Jeb's got a really decent combo going on with his deck that we use the game with, so... it's not impossible, it's just this game is tight.
Yeah.
Alright, so I did that effect and you're saving, so now it's my turn for the planning, etc. So I'm going to bring in an ally. I will pay 2 for him. A Gondorian spearman. He's a Gondorian and he's a warrior. He also has the Sentinel trait, and when he is declared as a defender, he automatically deals a damage to the attacking enemy. So, since this places a damage, it doesn't take the shield into consideration. That just happens when this response goes off. So, in other words, it doesn't matter what the enemies that I was blocking would be, he would just do it.
Alright.
Alright, I'm good.
I think that's it. Alright, so questing.
Yep.
I'm going to do what I did last time.
So am I. case monsters come out, I'm going to commit Thalen.
I'm debating on if I should keep her ready to get rid of a win reveal.
We're down to 1. And you're at a 5 and a 6. That's not bad odds if you want to keep her.
Yeah, I'll keep her. I'll send him because I don't think I'll be getting a person, right?
But
or do you?
I don't know. I mean, I have the
You
spider,
got the
and he
spider.
gets that bonus for attacking
In the
staging area.
Okay.
You might be able to pluck a big guy if it comes out.
Okay, I'll leave both of these and then just commit her. So that's a 5, and make a committed 1 is a 6. And I don't think I want to discard any cards from my hand because they're good. So
I don't think I want to. Yeah, I can if you want me to. This one I don't.
6
I've never-
versus a 1. I don't know.
Yeah, well, we could clear that in spillage.
That's true.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, so 7 versus a
1.
so far. All right, so we'll flip. It's a
A
3.
3. See, good thing I did that.
No effect. And then a 2, and that's the forest spider that's there. So that's 5, 6 versus our
We had 7 or 8.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. See, so it's
just
kind of a good
one,
idea.
wow.
Oh, it was only 1.
Right? Because
Oh,
they're 6 versus our 7.
Okay,
Yeah, just
so
a
1 on there.
Oh,
See, we were hoping to clear that and maybe get some spillage, and that's what happens.
Did not happen.
But we didn't go up in threat, so.
Right. All right. So now it is travel.
Oh, crap, that thing comes down.
We can't travel because there's already a location. So we have to go to the optional engagement. So I can actually take this guy. I've got a plan.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to optionally take this guy. And then I don't know if you want to take that or not.
It's going to come in front of you if I don't, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you
I
want
assume you want me to?
it would be nice. But you don't. Well, she would take how much? 1 damage? It can come in front of me if you're tight on stuff.
Sweet.
And Legolas can also help out next turn. Or
No, I can block it for a turn, that's fine.
okay.
I'm going to lose him, but that's fine.
Alright, so that was optional engagements. Nothing's left in the middle, so no checks. So shadow card time, right?
Yep.
Alright, so we deal to
And notice that I'm dealing them all to everything, starting with the first player.
alright, so
First player will go start the attacking.
actually where is that? Deal a shadow. I get a player action window. I'm going to spend 2 resources for a light in the dark. Choose an enemy engaged with a player. Return the enemy to the staging area. So that shadow card is gone. And he's back in the middle.
Okay. They're both forest spiders, so it doesn't really matter how I do this. Alright. So I am going to I will deal with this guy first. I will declare the Gondorian Spearman as the blocker. Okay. Remember, as soon as he's declared, this gains a wound. I will reveal the shadow effect. It's a location, so there is none. That gets discarded. The spider gets a +1 attack, so he's attacking for 3. His shield is 1, and he only has 1 hit point. So he dies, but he threw the spear well before he went out. Now I will declare Gimli as a blocker. Reveal the shadow card.
Nothing.
Again, nothing, which is really good. This was already engaged,
Yep.
so it doesn't have the effect anymore. So it's only swinging for 2. I have a 2 shield, so Gimli just blocks it. So that's really good. All right. So the attack phase, Jeb already sent his stuff back, so it's just gonna. Oh, sorry.
I do get an attack phase. This guy, he's able to attack
that's
monsters
right.
in the staging. So when he attacks alone, he gains an attack, so he is now a 3. He's attacking alone this guy, who is a 1 defense, so it does 2 damage, and he has 2 life. So this guy's dead.
Cleared it. Forgot about Jeb's that thing there. That's really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's on the Mickey.
Right. So I am going to go ahead and see. Give me just. Oh, why did I lose that axe? Okay, so 3. That would only be 2. It doesn't matter who I swing with. So I'll swing with Legolas. He has a 3 attack against. I might as well go ahead and hit this spider for more. So 3 against the 1 is 2 more on that. So he has 3 damage. I have these 2 guys lurking in front of me, which is bad.
I don't know how much I can help, but
Yeah,
I'll try my best.
I might not. You might be the only one questing next time.
That's fine, because I can actually do stuff, I think.
Okay.
Alright, so it is now refresh phase. So, back to normal. Threat goes up 1. I'm at 26.
I'm at 31.
First player marker passes to Mickey.
And ever resources.
Yep. Now the new round starts, so resources are back. Draw a card. Ugh.
I'll take that.
You're first player? Did you get your axe?
Back?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Really? I mean, why would the game be nice to us?
Well, I've got something that might be able to help with that. Although I don't know, I think I should bring her out instead. That would probably be better.
It's okay. I can take a hit now. I'm going to bring that ally out. It's a veteran axe hand. It's a dwarf warrior.
Alright.
They're in the planning. That's all I'm going to do during planning.
I am going to be risky and spend all 3 of mine for Lorien Guide. Response: after she commits to a quest, place 1 progress token on the active location. So that's going to help.
Really nice.
And that's all I can do. So, questing phase. So I'll send her and her. Her ability automatically goes off because she commits to the quest. So that puts 1 progress token on this,
Which clears it.
Clears it. And this effect goes off. It says, after you travel... Oh, it was after you travel.
Okay, so we just, as you saw, we just cleared this location. Jeb started to read it when he threw it in, and we read the card wrong. It'll happen. Just figure out the best solution. What we've decided to do is we're 99% sure that it was my turn when we traveled to that location. I was first player at the time because it was turn 1. I should have drawn 2 cards. As you saw, I've already shuffled my discard pile back into the deck. Jeb wants to be really, official and not let me good cards. And he's right. So, if I pick up any of those cards that I shuffled back in, since there was only 3, I remember what they were, I will put it back in and shuffle and draw a different card. So, I will draw 2 cards. And I did not get any of the things that were shuffled back in.
Alright.
So, we've fixed the game state the best we could.
The error was, I thought it's when we clear it, we get the 2 cards, but it's actually when you travel.
To it. So, and it was the first player that got the cards.
So, I've committed to the quest. Her ability went off to clear that. So, I've got 5, 6, and I can toss a card to make it a... If I make it a 7 again, yeah, I'm going to toss a card to make it 7.
Do I want Thalen? Yeah, I have a blocker this time. I'm going to put Thalen back in it too.
Alright, so that makes it an 8.
I think so, 8-1. I like the odds.
There's a 2. When revealed, each player must choose and exhaust 1 character.
Oh!
No.
You have your thing?
Yeah, I got her.
Yes!
Although, wait, cancel it. Oh, of a treachery card. Ouch.
Ouch.
So, we
It's
both
happening.
have to choose and exhaust characters.
So sucks. I hate this.
Oh, I guess I'll exhaust her. And you gotta exhaust
It's getting
her.
ugly now, folks.
And then the next one is... when he attacks, he deals 1 additional shadow card.
What?
So he's a 2.
It's a 5?
Yeah. 2, 4, 5 total, and we had...
Okay, that's sitting there for a little bit.
Yeah. We had 5, 6, 7...
You said 8 somewhere.
8, because I discarded.
Okay.
So 8 against 5 is 3. So 3 progress tokens go on the quest. So we are somewhat closer. And
You gotta take the spider, dude.
travel. Yeah, I can take it.
Okay.
Travel phase.
Yeah, let's get it out of there.
So,
I know it's only at 1, but might as well.
yeah. Oh, it's a 3. Ouch.
I know.
Alright, so now it is optional engagements. So I will take the spider. And then...
I'm not going to optionally engage anything. So now we're actually going to check the threat levels on our dials.
Yep.
So starting with the first player, I look and I have a 31. I scan the row for anything that's a 31 or lower, and I have to take the highest one that's 31 or lower. It's 35, nothing happens. Jeb's lower than me, so nothing's going to happen to Jeb.
Yep. Alright, so now we deal our shadow cards to the monsters. I should block it.
Nothing came down, so nothing's swinging for extra, right?
Right.
Alright, so I'm going to block this guy. I almost want to take a hit just to get the progress. I probably shouldn't though, since I got an ally out. Okay, I'm going to block with Gimli this guy. No shadow effect.
Nice.
So that just sits there. Now I'm trying to make a decision, guys. I'm trying to decide if I want to let this go through, because he doesn't have a bonus right now. So it would go through at 2. Legolas has 4 hit points total. And so it would only do, and he has a shield of 1. So it would only do 1 damage. And I think I'm going to do that because I can then eliminate this during the attack phase. But what I don't know is what's under here. And sometimes that can be really bad, and Jeb's going to say something that's probably going to try to convince me not to do it. So, okay, here he goes.
So I know there's a shadow card that says add 1 attack to the monster, and then in parentheses it says if undefended, add 2 instead.
I know.
And that would make it a 4, which what happens if you put 4 on any of your heroes?
I don't put... He has a shield of 1, so it would only put 3.
Oh, I thought you were doing undefended.
Oh, I am going to do undefended. Yeah. That's true.
Undefended.
It would put on.
So
that's the thing, folks. That's it would do 2 then, not 1. You're right.
Actually, he quested last turn, right? This is something that I forgot.
Oh, he didn't get his damage.
Well, these 2 guys would take a damage, right?
Oh, yes.
It's only monsters that flip, right?
There was that wasn't.
Yeah, both of them were. For some reason I thought it was orcs, but okay. Yeah. So yeah. If Mickey goes undefended and gets that shadow effect... Maybe
I should block then, because then he only takes 1. And then next round...
Yeah, next round.
Okay, I'm going to block. Jeb talked me out of it. He's my voice of reason rather than going crazy. And a shadow effect.
Oh.
Deal 1 damage to each character the defending player controls. 2 if it was undefended. So... Jeb saved my life. It was the voice of reason, comes through. Every character, it said?
Each character the defending player controls. Wow.
That is such a...
These are like giant bees, I think.
This is just like a stupid game.
Ugh. Alright, so for me to defend, I'm going to send him to defend. And it's a 3 attack. Ooh, defending player must choose an exhausted character he controls. They're all exhausted, yes. So he's 3 attack, 1 defense. I take 2 damage, which is bad. My guys are so weak.
And we're not playing with the lore deck, so there's no healing going on.
Oh. And now it's attack backs, but I don't think anybody can do anything.
We're all exhausted out, so it's a refresh phase.
This isn't good.
No, it's not.
Threat goes up 1. I'm a 27.
I'm a 32.
I'll take first player. Get our resources. Notice how only the heroes get resources, not our allies. And
draw a card.
Oh man, that would have helped.
Oh, like that.
Well, I can't really do anything, can I? I could play this card, which I don't know if I want to play that now. Oh yeah, that doesn't help. Alright, so I cannot do anything. So your go. You get to do whatever.
I might keep everything. Or I could put that guy down. I'm going to put that guy down and then keep everything. That's not coming down yet. And I have the blade that does extra damage to the orcs. That could help. Alright. I'm gonna put that guy down.
Alright. So questing.
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna send these two ladies in. Eowyn and Lorien guide. So that's a 5, 6, and her effect automatically puts 1 onto it.
Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna, since I got 2 allies out, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Alright. So
So
that's
are we at
5,
7?
6, 7. Yep. And I don't want to discard because.
I don't think we're gonna ever do that. I'll bump it to 8.
Alright, so 8 against the 2
2.
in the middle. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each exhausted character.
Sugar pops.
I can use her now.
That's only 1. He's got a 4. I mean, I know it's a
Okay.
hero. It's up to you.
I guess that's fine. I mean, she's not going to be blocking, and she, whatever, she's an ally.
But you're not going to use her ever unless you get really tight, right?
To block, yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll die anyway, so okay.
I'll
We'll
take
let
the
that
chance
go
with
off. And then the second card, another
Crap.
spike.
That's
Oh no!
the freaking spawn of the dead.
When revealed, each character currently committed to the quest loses a willpower until the end of the phase. So we were at 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 3 characters, so we're down to a 5. And it's a 5 there.
So
I can negate it.
you can negate a what?
Her when revealed.
I thought it was treacheries.
For her effect, I have a card in my hand that cancel a when reveal effect of a card just revealed from the encounter deck.
We would get 3 progress tokens that would clear
Yeah.
that and put 1 there. I'd do it.
Alright, so I pay 1 to, it's a test of will. Response, cancel a when revealed effect of a card just revealed, so her effect doesn't go off. His effect will put a damage on her, right?
Oh, good.
Because he committed.
It's a 9, and it's coming down.
A 32? Oh my gosh. Alright. So, what were we?
Crap.
8 against a 5 is 3 that go on here. It only, well, okay, I'll place the 3, but since it's a 3 itself, the spillage will go over, and this clears, which is what? After you travel, the first player may choose and ready 1 character he controls. Oh, that
We didn't do
sucks.
that either.
What?
It's
Oh, after you travel. Oh, man. Why did I think they were when they were cleared? Well, can't fix that one, so.
After you travel. Oh, so you can refresh after the quest phase.
Yeah.
Ah.
That would have been helpful because I
Yes,
think
it
would have.
would've.
Alright.
I think this is going to be another losing venture, Jabe.
Ouch, and we didn't even get past the first part for them to see.
Oh, I wish Gimli was
She's
going
a
ham right
5.
now.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, that's really brutal.
I think all my characters would die trying to block her.
I'm going to go player action right now. Alright, I'm going to go Swift Strike. Pay the resource. Legolas is going to attack right now and take that out. So I don't have to deal with that. He destroyed it, so 2 progress tokens, which immediately
So game
pops that.
freezes.
So we stop right now.
Take that out of the game, remove these, and what does that say?
So, as you move through Mirkwood, hounded by spiders, the forest path forks before you. Unsure of what lies ahead, but spurred by the urgency of your message, you choose a path and proceed. So what's going to happen is when we defeat it says forced. When you defeat this stage, proceed to one of the 2 a chosen path stages at random. So basically we shuffle these up and we pick one.
Yep.
And that's the one we're going to have to do, and the other one will be tossed to the side or out of the game or however you want to say it.
So normally the quest cards are like 1, 2, 3. This one has a second, third one, and that's because of this fork in the road.
Right.
So,
Okay. So
that was
Jeb,
when you did your thing, right?
Yeah, and that is it. So now we're back into the game because that was quick strike. So I discard the quick strike, and what we were debating about now is this huge guy here. He's a problem. Jeb cannot handle that problem.
No.
And he's going to come down to me anyways if I don't... Well, it won't come down to you, but it's going to come down to me. So, just to show you the mechanics, Jeb will go, I'm not going to optionally engage anything. And I'll go, I'm not going to optionally engage anything. So now we do the engagement check. Jeb checks his first, he's a 27. None of these...
and 35.
Right. I check mine, I have 32. Oh, guess what? This Ungoliant spawn is a 32, so he automatically comes down in front of me because that's just the way this game goes.
And it has a 9 life.
It has a 9 life and a 5 attack. A 5 attack, people. Are you hearing that?
Alright, so after engagement, it is shadow cards are dealt.
Stupid thing.
And I guess I have to choose to defend first. I'll defend with her.
This guy attacks with a 2.
There's nothing, so it is a 3 attack, 2 defense. She takes a damage. Here you go, Mickey, to defend.
Alright, I'm going to take the fresh veteran axe hand and defend against this card. Okay? And there's a reason, because this guy's going to die no matter what, so I'm putting him up against the big guy. Alright, so this gets revealed. No, it's a location, no shadow effect. That's awesome. 2 against his 1 shield. It takes a damage. He will survive to block again. That's good.
So
alright? And then the other veteran axe hand, I'm going to block against this. And during the combat stage, I am going to go ahead and Swift Strike. It's a response. After a character is declared as a defender, I just declared this as a defender, deal 2 damage to the attacking enemy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's kind of good. Boom. So he's got 3 damage on it. Now I'll reveal the effect.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Good.
I am so lucky. He blocks. He goes away. Because he dies. Because he's swinging for 5, and that's just ridiculous. Now I can swing. Now it's my. It's our turns to attack.
Yep.
I don't know if. I would almost say hit that guy.
That's what I was thinking, because if he attacks him, he only does 1 damage.
You've been able to block him. I'd hit the guy in the middle, but.
Yeah, so I'm going to have him attack alone to the guy in the middle, which makes him a 3 attack. This guy's a 1 defense, so he does 2 damage to him.
You can take him out.
Yeah, next turn if I can. And that's it for me.
So now it's my attack. Gimli is still available. I will exhaust Gimli to attack. Swinging for 4.
Oh, so close. I need Gandalf so bad.
So I can do 3 or 2 to that.
Yeah.
Should I pluck away at the big guy?
If you put 2 on him, that leaves him with 4 life left. Next turn, that guy can block, and you can attack him again for another. That'd be 3 and 7. Yeah, maybe put it on. Well, wait. He's a 3. He's a 4. Right?
He's attacking for 4 right now.
If they attack together, it'd be 7. Minus 2 is 5. Yeah, I'd put the damage on that. So next turn, you could potentially kill it. Yeah.
I think, if I remember this quest right, there's a chance that he comes back.
I know. So you might not want to kill him.
I know, because if he's already in the game...
He can't be pulled in.
I think so.
Yeah.
That's because we already know this quest, people.
Yeah, I know one fork is like,
yeah.
it's nothing happens, and the other fork's like you fight the spider.
It's really bad. So I'm going to be picking that because Jeb will screw it up.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get him, like you said, let's get him close to death anyways.
Okay, so that's 2 damage on him. So he's got 4 left.
He has 4 left, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah, we're good.
Alright, refresh phase.
So everybody's back. Get some money, as I like to call it, but it's called what? Resource.
And a card.
Oh, actually we didn't do the increase our threat level like we should have, because it's the end of the round, remember? I'm at 28.
Did I pay for that Swift Strike? I want to say I didn't.
Yeah,
because I think that would have. I think that put me down to 0. So there you go.
Yeah, so you increase your threat,
Yep,
and
33.
I pass first player to Mickey.
Yes, you do.
And then we got our resources. Now we
got
got
a card.
Oh no! I didn't get Gandalf.
I got my armor, but I don't have enough to pay for it.
What?
I don't have enough to pay for it.
How much? 4 or 5?
It's 4. That's huge, though, if I can get it on next turn. But I'll have enough next turn, and I can still. Is he? Oh, the guy in the middle. He's coming out soon.
Yeah, I might be able to kill him though.
What do you think? I have the Horn of Gondor and the Blade of Gondolin. So the Blade of Gondolin will give me a +1 against orcs, or the Horn of Gondor will add a resource to the hero it's attached to every time a character leaves play.
Every time any character leaves play?
After a character leaves play.
Oh, wow. That is good, because I have a guy who's probably going to die next.
Alright, I'll do it then. Who should I add it to? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? I don't wait. Somebody that's not going to die.
I think Legolas has the best chance of living, right?
Alright,
well,
so that cost me 1 to attach that. So, and again, that is called the Horn of Gondor. I attach to a hero. It's a restricted attachment. And after a character leaves play, I add 1 resource to the attached hero's pool. So every time any card dies, he gets a resource. Is how that reads.
Which is going to be good with our fodder that's blocking for us.
Yeah, brutal. Just brutal.
Is that all you're doing?
That's all I'm doing.
Alright, I am going to pay 2 resources to bring out Wandering Took. He's a hobbit. So we laugh because pretty much all the hobbits are worthless, at least so far. And believe me, this guy is. So here's.
Don't crucify us for saying hobbits are worthless. If you read these cards, I just don't understand how people play with it.
Alright, so this guy, his action, reduce your threat by 3. Hey, that's really good.
Yeah, it is.
To give him to another player, raise that player's threat by 3. So, if I use his ability, I'll go down, but Mickey goes up. So, he is, I don't know.
That would actually
be a shield
reverse situation. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's not. So, that's all I'm doing.
Alright. So,
questing.
Commit to the quest phase.
I'll send my very willful woman and her friend. So that automatically puts a progress token on that from her ability.
Gosh.
You might not want to. Right?
That's what I'm trying to. I gotta be able to block twice.
Yeah, I wouldn't if it's that.
Alright, we gotta hope.
Or I could give you the took.
What does that do? Oh, and then I would have him to block.
You increase your threat by 3, but you have him to block.
If I do it by 3, that's coming down at me.
Oh yeah. Well, it's an action, so I could do it.
You can do it after.
Yeah.
But that doesn't help after, does it? No, we have a spot.
Yeah, there's a window. So that's always a possibility. But I'd rather you not.
Are you gonna hit it this turn? Maybe you do it after you hit it.
If I don't hit it this turn, she's gonna hit it next turn when she quests. So.
Gonna hit this?
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant that. For that?
No, your guy can hit that, or Judy.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is have him, or block the spider with the took if I have it. If I don't, I'll block it with the girl, and then he's going to attack the middle dude. That's my plan.
Alright. I'm not gonna do it this time. I need my guys.
Sounds good. So we got 5, 6 over here against a 2. Alright, you ready?
Not really.
A 2.
It
Each
doesn't
player
do
must exhaust one hero
when you
controls
travel.
the travel.
That's in. Who cares?
Oh,
no! What is that?
Another one.
Oh! What a jerk!
So 6 to 6.
We get nothing.
Nothing. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the game plays.
Oh, and mind you, they rate these things.
Oh,
read
yeah.
them the ratings of this. I think
We'll do that.
All right, we'll do that. Okay.